And what we'll do is we'll run through the teams quickly for you now to come out onto the colours. Marcus Sinclair is at full-back. Damien Gibson, Francis Cummins, Telesan and Adam Hughes are the three quarters. Sean Holroyd and Dean Ross at the half-back. Marlon McKellar, Wayne Collins, Brian McDermott, Adrian Morley, Anthony Farrell and Gary Mercer the lead pack. And their substitutes today are Tony Kemp, Ryan Sheridan, Tony Newton and Nick Fozzard. And for Dewsbury they line up with Robert Woodcock at full-back. Kevin Fiddle, Craig Moore, Matthew Donald and Leon Williamson the three quarters. Danny Wood and Barry Eaton are back hard. Former Leeds man Paul Worthy lines up at 8 alongside Ian Bates with another former Leeds man Gary Rose at 10. The second row are Kevin McAllister and Glenn Bell with Mark Hodgson and former Leeds player Bob making up the pack. And the substitutes are Brendan Williams, Steve Newton, Stuart Williams and Danny McLeod. Referee this afternoon is Colin Morris. And for the first time ever, the Radio Rhino commentary is going on the club video this afternoon.
Okay, better be on our best behaviour for a change.
And we know better not mention playing left to right, or sit with the wrong way around for the view.
And certainly, you have to say the Dewsbury lads look fired up. They came out to a rousing cheer from the centre stand section of the supporters that brought with them. They're in a huddle together at the moment because this obviously means a lot to them. It's nice to see as well that they've got a kit that really stands out. They're really bringing their own identities ahead in it. They want to create a little bit of history, and hopefully in terms of the Leeds fans it'll be 15 minutes of glory, and then the superiority of the Super League side will take precedence. But really it could be anybody's game. The sun's come out, the pitch is a bit wet and spinning, there's mud down the sideline. It's all as well for a typical blood and thunder cup tie.
And what do you think of the crowd?
It's filling up to an extent that at one stage I look like there's going to be a real name here, but I reckon there'll probably be more than 5 to 6,000 by the end of the afternoon, and I think whoever's come will get their money's worth. I've just got a feeling we're in for a good game of a drill today.
Well, the captain's coming to the middle now, and that's very nice for Leeds. And I think is it Barry Eaton?
Barry Eaton is the man string of the Dewsbury side. He's also our captain, and he could have a big influence on today. If we give him the space to run at the opposition, then he will make them pay. He's a good player.
Yes, he's a good player, and certainly Leeds will have to close him down pretty well. And Scott Brown leads the playing towards the scoreboard end in the first half, towards the boxes, and that's something that Leeds don't like to do. I would have liked to third towards the bottom end, but I'm sure it won't really make any difference in the end.
It's interesting to see which direction the sun is at this time as well, because it's probably rolling the shots to one half of the game as you get down to some sort of 4 o'clock.
It could
well be a tactical decision, and let's hope it pays off for Leeds.
How is the game started? It's just a few minutes late. Kick it off and John Holroyd gets the one underway. A big kick down field and Barry Eaton. In fact, Tuesday made a mistake taking the kick up down and allowed the ball to go dead. Barry Eaton was not really sure whether he should take the ball or not. And the ball from this, so that's a good kick from John Holroyd right down to Leeds.
Again, we don't know if the sun affected the Dewsbury players. Maybe the decision to play that way is played off to the first kick of the game.
So Dewsbury did the drop out and then it's Barry Eaton who just took that ball and Damien Gibson just around the ball, who he the ball went right. So I thought a great drop out there from Barry Eaton, and Gibson tackled over on the far side by Liam Williamson, and Leeds immediately on the yards with Adrian Morley. It was Holroyd again looking to run around there with Lawford and bring him 3 quarters and immediately several times out to a gap. In fact, he's all the way through a gap there. Tony Newton was pulled down off the ball, and in fact it was Marcus to the left. Could have had a penalty there. Mercer, pushing there, and Leeds are really excited for this one.
Certainly a very impressive first 6 for Leeds.
Wayne Collins just inside the 10-metre mark, just in the centre of the field now with Dean Lawford. Holroyd's out wide goes, looking to bring down the turn up through this yard. McDermott saw that going to the line and putting 3 surgeries on with him. He's looking for support there, and the supporters all back. Lawford again puts a little good, but he's over the line. There could be something here for Leeds. Gary Mercer, the first foul on for Leeds within the first 36. Gary Mercer over for the crowd. He's going to caught short out there with a kick.
What a fantastic start for Leeds, a magnificent set of six. Right from the kick off the first 3 into the area. Great charge from Adrian Morley. Good work in midfield from Phil Hassan. Great charge from Barry McDermott, nearly took into the line. And a lovely dribble across the face of the post by Dean Lawford. And well read by Gary Mercer. The captain scored at the side of the post. Great start for Leeds.
Good start for Leeds, Dennis.
Perfect start for the Rhinos. Tremendous effort there. Good territory to work the ball up the field, and a nice little kick to against the face of the post by Lawford. Good play by Leeds. Great start.
What he makes of this. He's been kicking off various kicking tees and he's gone back to Sam now, which is probably when he's at his best. So 1 from 1 for Graham Holroyd. The play 6. Dewsbury no.
And we were talking before the game all about Dewsbury having a big opening quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, and Leeds might have to take the sting out of them. Could have asked for a better start.
Yes, good start there for the Rhinos. For the Rhinos. Nearly caught me then. So Holroyd again with a big kick-off, and I'm sure Dewsbury won't be looking to let the ball go dead. But this time it's a lot shorter, and Barry Eaton's having the company to take the ball. And it's the big number 11 for the McAllister. He's played a Castleford. Just charging onto the ball.
Again, conditions underfoot just showing that perhaps it might be a bit slippery out there, and if they worsen, then whatever lead you get early on is going to be easier to defend.
This one's Dewsbury already putting the ball Marquez out of the tackle, and Leeds will have to be careful of that one. In fact, they've done it again now. That's bad tackling by Leeds, allowing Dewsbury to flip the football out of the tackle. That's better tackling there from Anthony Farrell, making sure the man goes to the ground. Dewsbury is Paul Worthy, the former Leeds player, just charging towards halfway. This is really the first time Dewsbury have been in possession. The kick comes in from Barry Eaton. It's turned Adam Hughes, and Marcus from the left. It's going to be Adam Hughes to pick the ball up, and one player who's got the pace and the ability to get the full into the field if he gets away from the tackles. He hasn't been.
And we've seen that in 18 matches as well. He's also quite capable of fielding a kick and really making the opposition play.
That's right. Marcus from the left and just runs at the Dewsbury defence, which is up quickly. Leeds just in the centre field outside their 20-metre line. Wilson's mad in the cellar. And the shoulder in the tackle there from Marquez, not as big as his father was, but certainly makes up for it with some great commitment and effort.
It's another great tackle from Marquez.
I reckon he's hurt the Leeds player there. I think he's Wayne Collins, and Collins has lost the football in the tackle. Certainly no question of it being reached out there. It was certainly just a drop of the ball.
Certainly, committed defence, as you say, from Dewsbury, and Marquez was very impressive in that those 2 consecutive tackles that forced the ball through. It's been interesting to see if Dewsbury got any set moves off the scrum.
So Barry Eaton and Peter Scrum. Almost through the gap there, bringing the winger in from the right wing. That's number 2. That's Kevin Tibbers.
He's been a target for Hull. He's very highly rated in the Dewsbury area.
And Leeds with Holroyd on the stand making the tackle. John Bell taking his Leeds coach team. He's just driving forward, and Gary Rose, and he's looking for a big game today, Gary Rose, and certainly I think he'll make a big impression.
He'll be taking no prisoners.
Everything of course comes from Barry Eaton, and why shouldn't he? He's a class player. And Dewsbury have lost the ball, come backwards to the referee. Play on, and that was definitely a knock on. It's the last tackle, so again the ball's gone out to the far side of Paul Worthy, and really he should be wrapped up and not allowed to pass the ball.
I don't think Paul Worthy realised it was the last tackle then, because his team were lined out on the opposite side. He took the one-man drive in on the last, and really it killed the move, although some would say poetic justice, because it should have been a knock-on beforehand.
Well, there's something wrong with the football, I think, there, and Colin Morris is about to show his kick ability. Not bad.
May have missed his way.
He may have missed his way. In fact, it looks as though he's struggling for the ball at the moment. He's not very professional to say the least. In fact, the ball comes on now from the touchline side.
And a frustrating delay while we sort out what's going on.
And Graham Holroyd had kept forward some 10 metres there to take the ball, and Colin Morris has just pushed him back. So Holroyd then plays the football, and Francis Cummins, Dewsbury born, Dewsbury bred, and Dewsbury living at the moment.
He's pleased to have him in at the opposition.
Yes. Barry McDermott, looking for a big game for him this afternoon. Dewsbury has done their own work on Barry. He's knocking him down. Collins, clever pitches play there, and bringing Michela.
The thing about Barry McDermott is not only does he take 4 plays, he takes a huge amount of energy out of the opposition pack to stop him.
And Lawford bringing Anthony Farrell on, and Farrell just straight in the Marquez. He's looking to turn in the tackle and offload. Can't do that. Knocked down. Leeds midway between the 20-metre mark and the halfway. That's a bad pass, and from the 6s and 7s, Holroyd puts the kick in, and again it's Marquez trying to do the tackling. Good kick from Holroyd. That ball was just so kicked and goal. In fact, it didn't go on. Great goal from Leeds there. From number 5, Adam Hughes. expecting the ball to go out there. Dewsbury, number 5, Leon Williamson. In fact, it was number 1. It was Robert Woodcock, the fullback.
It's certainly something out of nothing there for Leeds, and it makes you wonder if the ball is going to run with them today. Graham Holroyd in all sorts of trouble when he was given that ball and put in an absolutely inch-perfect kick out of nothing.
So again, Barry Eaton has to drop out, and this time it's Dean Lawford who's underneath the football, finds Adrian Morley, and the suspicion of a forward pass. Morley moves a good 25 metres with the football in his hand before the Dewsbury cover comes to tackle him, and now the turn of Martin McKellar to drive over the 20 metres and into the centre field and underneath the post, just on that 20 metre mark. Wayne Collins pushing Dewsbury men off, looking to move the football to his left, and finds Lawford finding Farrell big and strong, and robust goes through the tackle. Finally brought down, and this time it's Mercer that's from dummy half, running himself, and looks to again to offload the football. I can't do that. Collins finds Holroyd. Now it should be something for Leeds. Holroyd's a long ball is out there for Adrian Morley, and Morley can really score. In fact, he was ankle shot there with 2 men outside him, and if Morley had passed the football, then Leeds would have been definitely in there. Quick hands open. As Christian and Gibson in the touch, Cummings is passed. It's taken by Gibson, but it was a fixed tackle. That would be the turnover, and Gibson into touch near the flag.
Yeah, and a mistake there really from Adrian Morley. Great pass from Graham Holroyd, one of those that really pulled the opposition out the line, made them go for the interception, gave Morley the space. I think if he'd kept the ball on the outside, Leeds would have scored, but he elected to hold on and come inside, and the move snuffed out.
Just ankle shot, Gary Rose driving forward, is playing in a head guard.
He obviously knows that Gary Mercer's on the opposition.
Just doing the tackling, and that's the way to play sides like Jews, is to make sure you tackle first up, straight up every time, and eventually you will wear them down.
You don't give them any ground at all, and that's a marvellous tackle from Anthony Farrell.
Yeah, don't allow them any space. Paul Worthy and Barry Eaton to put the kick in. And again it turns Marcus Cinderlair. And Cinderlair picking up the football. The 3 or 4 Jews to remember, he really should have the legs to get past the first wave of tacklers, but the 2 are coming across as well there. Lawford then quickly in at dummy half, he'll find Phillison, and Hassan will have a run up the middle of the field. There's a gap there if Hassan can break the tackle.
And again he showed with the first one of the game that he can spot the gap, and he's done it again with that second one.
I think that Colin Morris is going to adjudge that he was tackled the first time, and that will be a penalty to do for it.
I think Colin Morris might be right.
So Colin Morris then decides that he was tackled due to get a penalty. That's the first penalty of the game, and Barry Eaton's going to have a kick at goal.
And I would think that that's probably a wise decision. Slow the game down, give his team some time to regroup and decide what they're doing, and hopefully from his point of view get some points on the board, stem the flow.
Right, and I'm sure Dewsbury wouldn't want to go on pointless. Not that I'm suggesting for any minute that they're not capable of scoring, but I'm sure that they'd like to get some points on the board, particularly at the early stage. It'll settle a few nails.
That's right, they need to stay in the game at this stage. They don't want it to run away from them. They made a mistake with the first set of 6 and they were punished, and this is a way of, again, a bit of a gift opportunity and a chance to register their first points of the day.
So Eaton brings the ball back. It's 35 metres from the line, relatively straight in the middle of the field. Eaton just lines the kick up now. Puts it through the middle of the post, is it? Yes, indeed it is. Dewsbury 2. The penalty to Barry Eaton.
Something for the Dewsbury fans to cheer. And again, 10 minutes gone, you'd have said it was all going Leeds' way, but this just puts a nagging doubt in the back of their minds. Dewsbury are still hanging in there, and certainly have been good value at the moment. They've recovered quite well in the last 8 minutes from the blow of having a try scored against them so early.
Yes, it was difficult. They lost the ball from the kick-off. Gary Mercer takes the kick-off on the full underneath his own post. That was a great kick-off. Leeds in all sorts of trouble there. The ball could have ricocheted off the post or the bar, but Mercer did well. It was a flat pass from Collins, and that brought Anthony Farrell just on the burst as Leeds looking to use the forwards to bring the ball up, and Collins spots the gap, goes himself, and Page comes in, knocks him down again. He's certainly picking out Collins this afternoon. Barry McDermott now on the burst, up to the halfway line. Just unfortunately Barry slipped the ball, and Francis Cummins couldn't hang on. It's Dewsbury coming away with the football now on the halfway line. Great tackle from Martin McKellar on Gary Rose. Dewsbury looking to go on dummy half with Ian Bates.
Again, Barry McDermott possibly didn't need to throw that pass. Leeds would have been better perhaps taking possession into the Dewsbury area.
Eaton just bringing on Kevin Covers. Again, it's Holroyd in at the tackling with Lawford.
Certainly looks a big stopping lad then, number 2 for Dewsbury.
Yes, it is indeed. As it Woodcock, the full-back, turns into the line, and Dewsbury are within 10 metres of that lead quarter. And coming strong now, but a good tackle coming in there from number 13, Gary Mercer. And Wayne Collins. Dewsbury moves the ball to their right towards the north-stand side. And it's McAllister. He's knocked down there. And then Gibson has been given a penalty. But Barry McDermott had used the forearm, so I'm sure that Dewsbury will again look to kick that goal here with Barry Eaton.
I would say that, again, Leeds handing the initiative back to Dewsbury a little bit. Colin Morris judging that even though the player was already on his way down, that Barry McDermott's challenge would have been high, and he's given the penalty 20 metres out.
And again, what should be a simple kick for Barry Eaton. He certainly does kick balls from all over the track.
He's a great kicker.
And it will certainly give Dewsbury heart, because they've played quite well there, and Leeds has contributed to their own downfall in the last few minutes. A couple of penalties, needless penalties, and a pass that probably wasn't on.
Well, again, at this stage in the game, Leeds really should be playing all their football in the Dewsbury quarter, and whilst the pass, if it had worked, could well have brought us down to Francis Cummings, it was a needless pass.
It could have even been a good forward, actually. And it has gone. Eaton then lines up the ball. Puts a kick in. Successful convert. Leeds 6, Dewsbury 4.
And 2 penalty goals inside 3 minutes for Dewsbury, and it's game on again.
This is 14 minutes now. And 6-4. So the good start from Leeds has been wasted at the moment. But Leeds have shown enough initiative on defence and attack. And Leeds substitutes just warming up.
And again, I think that's possibly again, it's a move to get them off the bench after a quarter of an hour and get the circulation going. But I think that's just a warning to all the Leeds players out there, just who is on the bench, and just to step it up a gear now.
Adrian Moore brings the ball up to the 20 metres. Collins in at the near, moves the ball. Damien Gibson coming in off the wing, looking for chances. And I think it's Peter Smith, but he was sensational when the grounds get hard. Damien Gibson. Marcella just puts the pedal down there. That was good running from Martin Marcella, but again, great tackling from Mark Hogue, who's working himself into the round with the tackling. Mercer up to halfway. So Leeds and 3 tackles have got up to halfway. That's good. So from Leeds, Mercer picks up to his feet. And Leeds using the left now with Graham Holroyd, Anthony Farrell. Farrell straight there, great ball to Lacan. Turning the ball round and Lacan. Holroyd. Finds Lawford, and Lawford will look to skip over. And Barry Eaton easily picks up for Dewsbury. And Lawford comes back and tackles him.
And he needed to make that tackle because Barry Eaton would have been through, and he's not short of pace.
And good defence again from Lawford, and Marcus on the left. One more, I think, now knocked down.
But certainly Dewsbury have got confidence and 2 quick penalties in succession. The touch on there, which is going to bring that to an end, but you have to say that Leeds have really allowed Dewsbury back into the game. He's played some of the best rugby so far, but it's not been as constructive as it might be. And a mistake there from the Dewsbury winger. Came in to midfield and received the pass that I don't think he was expecting. And again, another problem with the ball, and Mr. Morris, I think, is going to call for a bicycle pump. Certainly Liam Williamson, the Dewsbury number 5, having a game to forget at the moment.
And yes, he's complaining that the ball said, oh, that's definitely soft. You could see that one there as he... That's definitely gone soft.
Somebody must be wearing a nail out on their stud.
Yes, they're not very happy. So, Colin Morris at last gets the ball, but he's happy with his try 3 or 4. It's like the old cricket umpire with a book. He just got a ball in his pocket. I just watched him being Orford. And putting the ball on the blind side with the spin being Orford brought back. Open side. And Graham Holroyd looks to put the hammer down and go himself.
And that was the right option there. He had a lot of space to work with, and he put the defence on. Good move.
Perfect. Leeds first from the game. Collins on it from dummy half. Hands Lawford, not the best of passes. And he puts Lawford with a trouble as he's caught by a couple of players there. Collins again then. Moving the ball, same way to his left with Barry McDermott. Knocking man out of the way, McDermott. looking for a big game this afternoon. Alright, just lining himself up now. Collins will look to go to the right. Leeds got the penalty for the foul on Barry McDermott. Really, that was took an eternity there to hold down. I'm sure that Alright will pick it goal.
I think in some respects as well that was a deliberate ploy by Dewsbury, because they could see Leeds had the back line fully set, and there is sometimes a case for saying in those sort of situations deliberate penalty for holding down when a team is in such a strong attacking position, and isn't that what the yellow card might be for?
That's right, the Sunderland offence is not what it was created for, and we've seen it happen on numerous occasions. We're just watching now then, it's Alright from right in front of the post, looks to extend lead, Rhinos lead to 4 points, 6-4 at the moment. Alright coming in right in front of the post, left footed kicker, pubs that one over, lead 8, Dewsbury 4.
And again, important just in the respect of the fact that it settles things down again. Dewsbury had been handed back the initiative. They made a mistake with the first set of 6. They made a mistake there when they put the ball down in midfield. And both times have made mistakes, Leeds have punished them. Which again backs up the point that if you play the game in their half and they make mistakes, you're probably going to come up with points. Now we've gone from not having one ball to having 3 on the pitch at one time. So
they're kicked off into the crowd, and Graham Holroyd prepares to get the game restarted. Just on the 20-minute mark now, so a quarter of this Cup selling touch round side gone. As Holroyd speaks the ball, Barry Eaton finds Teddy McAllister. McAllister straight into the waiting arms of Barry McDermott. Good tackle in there from McDermott. A little bit of indecision from dummy half there from Dewsbury. And Robert Woodcock. This is his brought down.
Adrian Moore is straightening up there in the tackle.
Marty just driving forward, more up the leg. Just going to run it off, Dennis McCarran comes on. Poor pass there, and Leeds picked up the loose ball, but Barry McDermott immediately put it down again, and that's 6 more tackles for Dewsbury.
Again, a waste there. Barry looked like he'd picked up the remnants of a mistake from Dewsbury.
Paul Worthy just charging hard down, up to flip the football. Knocked on there by Dewsbury, a little bit of an adventurous pass. In the circumstances from Paul Worthy, it was the right idea, but really, once he'd done it, his arms were clamped, and he was always forcing the pass. So Leeds off head and ball at the scrum, 20 minutes on, as I said. And Leeds, with Adrian Morley, he's okay now, Dennis McCarran's off. Danny, can we have your thoughts, please, on the first 20 minutes of this game?
Yeah, I think Leeds have got to be patient on attack, just build a platform, and work a bit harder in defence. People seem to be turning the tackle and flipping the ball out, and just trying to especially work hard from marker defence. But it seems to be doing quite well.
Yep. Danny Rubin, the 6th line commentator, and that's the only service we've got with Radio Rhino, the fact that we have got a man on the Leeds bench. And the fella just tackled in the middle of the field. And now it's Holroyd looking to hit the inside ball for McDermott looking to offload, trying to Marcus Singer in support from the left, twisting, turning, dodging, moving, ducks under the last challenge from Gary Rose. Lawford again, he's got Holroyd outside him. Holroyd runs at the Dewsbury defence, puts the hammer down, goes inside, he's lost the football again. Probably very greasy conditions out there. Penalty given to Leeds for offside. So Leeds looking at Holroyd losing the ball.
I think he certainly took the wrong option that time. He sized up the defence, created the half set, but held on to it, and Leeds tapping the penalty.
And the fella that is he charging into that 10-metre area. 10 metres then from the Dewsbury line. Just to the left of the post. Collins drop off from Mercer, but Dewsbury read that well, and had plenty of players there. He's looked to spin the ball surely to the right now. In fact, McDermott over for the try, that's a try, under the post, lovely ball from Wayne Collins, just then through the defence there by moving the players out wide. Graham Holroyd came to his right, and Collins then flipped the inside ball to Barry McDermott, who crowded underneath the post. Exactly what you want, really. People were looking around and saying, why are Leeds running that ball? They felt they had the momentum. Obviously kept the ball tight within the forwards, and Barry McDermott, who's made again an impressive start to this game. Sometimes his handling does let him down, but never be found wanting when it comes to charging onto the ball, and he gets his due reward, as he did up at Whitehaven with a try. He'll be claiming the leading try scorer's berth soon, and obviously we're looking for a permanent place at standoff. Yes, it's noticeable as well that Marcus St Hilaire is following Barry McDermott around, so that if Barry does make breaks, it's always going to be somebody in support with a bit of pace. And I think during the course of the Super League season we may see a
a few tries coming from that source.
That's right, well, Graham Allroyd makes it 3 from 3. 100% success rate for him so far this afternoon.
With a 10-point gap after 22 minutes, you would be expecting now Leeds to build on this, as Danny was saying, play the game in the right areas of the park and hopefully score at least once or possibly twice before half-time and really take the pressure off.
And put the game beyond Dewsbury.
Well, then the second half would be a bit freer to express themselves and entertain the crowd.
The Dewsbury are warming up a substitute at Shane Williams, who's already switched off to the swim that he'll be coming on in a moment. And very much the important attacking force as far as Dewsbury is concerned. Paul Worthy played in a very good Leeds Alliance side here for a couple of seasons.
Yeah, good honest player, the sort of player that every club has to have.
Glenn Bell brought down by Martin McKellar. And Dewsbury 3 rounds of Barry Eaton. In fact, he's going to kick the ball now. Again, he's caught Leeds. I wouldn't say so much as out of position as Marcus to the line. He's going to have to be quick here to get from behind his own line. He's slipped there. And he's tackled over his own line. Well, showed a little slight regard there for the problems that this announcing him.
A great kick though from Barry Eaton, spotted that Leeds had moved up quickly, blocked it right on the in-goal area, and I suppose Marcus Sinclair just losing his footing.
Seems to take an age to get back and pick the football up. So Dewsbury will be pleased with that. That's certainly an initiative from Leeds. Shane Williams goes on for Terry McAllister. And Allroyd's drop out is even better than Barry Eaton as it goes up to 15 metres in the into the half. That's a penalty awarded there. Saying that Leeds players were offside at the kick. And not the most popular of officials here, Colin Morris, really one of them endeared himself to the Leeds fans with that penalty around in front of the post. But it's common sense to possession with the League players that you don't stand in front of the kicker.
That's right. Again, some would say it's over for the referee and let the game flow, but Colin Morris is there to make sure that the rules are abided to. He saw Leeds players in front of the kicker, then he's every right to give the penalty.
I'm sure Barry will make no mistake with this. It's right in front of the post, usually playing towards the scoreboard end. And the sun that was causing them problems at the beginning is now from behind the clouds.
It's a typical winter cup side for people who stand on the verge of summer rugby.
Typical February day, cold, bitter cold, biting wind and raining this morning. And the pitch just starting to cut up a little bit. Eaton comes in now, slots it firmly between the posts. Leeds 14, Dewsbury 6. And Leeds has certainly paid the penalty there. 3 penalties, 3 medias penalties, and all converted, and at 14-6 it would have looked a lot better for Leeds at 14-0.
I think coaches normally set their stall out when they're playing against sides from a lower division, saying we don't want to concede anything today, and whilst the Leeds attack will always score tries, I think Steamboat will be concerned about possible indiscipline. Even at Whitehaven, the penalty count was 3-1 in favour of Whitehaven, and Timmy Dean will be needing to keep an eye on.
Adrian Morley just plows his way over the 20 metres. I think that's good running from Morley. Damien Gibson comes in looking for a chance to show his pace as it's just difficult being on the wing this afternoon. McKellar.
It makes sense to get the wingers in midfield before the pitch goes cut up too badly as well.
And again, Mark Hurd doing the tackling, tremendous defensive skill.
Shane Williams has already made his presence felt, quite literally, as he gives away a penalty with his first incursion on the halfway line.
That's right. Shane Williams has got a lot of talent, first size from all areas of the field, but he's struggling with his discipline.
Known to be a bit impetuous, and there was holding down, but he'll give his colleagues in the pack something to latch on to, and Barry McDermott drives in.
And looks to offload the football as well, and the good job he didn't, because there were 3 Jews in around him. Murphy. Lovely ball there for Farrell. Looking to go around the back of Holroyd. He's taking on wide outside, still going Farrell. Can't get the pass away. Cummins and Gibson in support at either side of him, but how he was carrying the ball and where the Dewsbury players were stopping from passing the football. Gibson's ball to Holroyd is tremendous. And another long ball there finds Lawford. Lawford's ball not quite as good, but it's picked up by Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes took him in on the outside. Oh, just out as he going for the try. Pushed over by the flag. Great run from Adam Hughes. Took the first one and beat him. He had his ankles tapped. Still got up and started to go then and just was pushed in short of the try line.
And a great saving tackle there, because it looked for all the world like Adam Hughes had scored. Could well to regain his feet, but full credit to Craig Moore, the Dewsbury centre. Fantastic ankle tap that just kept Adam Hughes out.
Looks like Leeds are going to take full advantage of the Shane Williams indiscipline. Everton were the 27 points up at half-time to Carlisle. Joe Flash is coming in. And as we predicted there, it should be an easy victory for Everton.
Yeah, he was absolutely right.
Sandberg. Look too offload if he was going down in the tackle. That would have been a spectacular pass out of the tackle. It didn't come off. Shane Williams. And then he's knocking him down.
He's certainly not trying to put himself about Shane Williams.
Paddy Eaton again spots it, Leeds are out of position, and that's a half second away. He's remarkably well out. He's got a pass from 10-15 metres. Running with the football, and he's past Shane Holroyd. And then out towards the south-stand side.
He's good well again, taking the right option, and what was the zero tackle, getting as much down as he could.
Damien Gibson.
And the temperature's rising just slightly since the introduction of Shane Williams, and that's for the good of the game.
And now Gosnell for stepping his way through Worthy. Gets the pass out of the tackle, and Anthony Law's knocked down.
Again, they lead forcing the tackle, it wasn't necessarily only the third tackle, and really no need for that. Just getting rolled on with good runs out of defence from St Hilal and then Damien Gibson, and really the work wasted. Shane Wilson was going to ground, the ball didn't need to leave his hands.
Paddy Eaton, see this one. And the side to Liam Williamson brought down, and Dyson will out and Marvin McCallum. Arcade. So Dewsbury moving the ball back to their left towards the south-hand side. And the ball passed out of the tackle, and back up to the referee. Danny Wood, clear pass, and Shane Williams was able to get the ball out of the tackle back to Danny Wood. Wood looks to put the foot down there. Someone foot boys could play, remember him saying made his favour for Dewsbury line side over heading in. The world's given some 40 points. Alright, did very well there.
Again, now both sides, I know it's a touch target, it's in the very early stages, almost on score with every touch of the ball.
But it was more that got the ball back and picked up by Collins. Leeds just picked up a penalty for a high tackle. The penalty suddenly 5-3 in Leeds' favour. Alright, looks at fine touch and it will find a good touch for you. But he doesn't try and touch it all, and that's a terrible mistake.
Criminal early.
About too much distance on the football, but just to make sure it goes in the top. And he's not making the most of the opportunities. Marquez, Philipson, things are Philipson's tackle that he picks up by Adam Hughes, and Anthony Farrell right over underneath the north stand. And around there, it's Craig Moore.
Again, Leeds starting to move up a little bit more strongly in defence. Cut down the options.
Eaton. And with the ball out now with Danny Wood. A long pass out there. It's coming to Brunel. And now gets the ball already. Williamson, but he's brought down on the side. Gets downside underneath the television bench. And look for the sixth tackle. And to be fair to Dewsbury, they haven't looked like scoring.
Only when Leeds have been making mistakes.
So, long hard kick and Gibson. And that's a similar case here. Similar to pick the ball out for him. Leeds making tremendous skill errors there.
And Damien Gibson completely misjudging again. I know the wind is swirling, but you've got to take the ball on the floor, and no final explanation there needed.
Martin Mills just going over to get out again, and I'm sure Leeds won't make a mistake this time of being over the line. And all that coming from the mistake by Holroyd in that final touch. Shane Williamson runs back towards the Leeds defence, and Sterling took them through Francis Cummins, and Walker and Gibson bringing down on that far side. Dewsbury now perhaps the strongest attack of the game. Big play there, Ian Bates back in at supporting there. So Worthy goes to Dunnerhurst. What you get when you get put forward going to Dunnerhurst, the ball spilled out of the tackle and a good pass. Marcus Sinaloa comes away.
Poor execution. I don't know whether Glendale should have been the dummy runner, but that was down far too fast to take it short. And Leeds really need to settle it down.
Anthony Farrell just trying to do that, driving the ball forward.
Shouldn't be looking to offload, just make them down to halfway through.
Murphy. Collinson.
Just saying, you'd say make the hard yardage before you put the plays on.
That's right, and then McDermott. Good ball to Philippa San. Collins again. McKellar now, McKellar looks to come over halfway. Drops a lovely ball to Hallward. Almost through the gap. Good tackle coming in eventually there.
That was a great pass because the defence was totally committed when he gave that.
Larford puts some stuff and leaving trying to do himself. Can he get the ball away? Does to Farrell. Spots the gap, goes himself in the middle of the field. But up to the last tackle, leads the 30 metres from the Dewsbury line with Wayne Collins looking for Graham Hallward. And Hallward running with the football. Could be something here for Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes is going to the corner, stops inside. That's the final Adam Hughes. It's so easy, good pass from Graham Hallward there.
And that was a fantastic set of six from Leeds. Sets it in their own half, really. And we saw some very intelligent play. Firstly from the Farrell getting Hallward through. And then a lovely jumping run from Dean Walker, who put Anthony Farrell through. And on the last tackle, defence was set. Hallward ran the defence, committed them, put Adam Hughes in the corner. And that, again, the best set of six Leeds have put in since the first set of six. And both have brought tries.
Just watching now. Graham Hallward got to keep that 100% success rate up. It's a difficult one. It's a 9 out on the touchline side. Needs to concentrate and said his man on the job. So high to a stand. Comes in now, stops it well firmly. He's pulled it to the left of the post. They lead 18-6 to the good then.
And 3 tries to nil, which probably tells the story. But again, Leeds to stay, and if they're patient, if they build and play the football in the right areas of the pitch, and they will score. Dewsbury was stretched. Whole set of six was very well played, but it did come from Martin Marcellus. Excellent ball to Graham Hallward in the middle. Just to open things up a bit. Lawford then carried it on with Farrell, and from that point on, Graham Hallward, we said he's got to dictate matters, he did, and great finish from Adam Hughes.
Spinning kick from already, picked up by Barry Eaton, and the kick off, and he's looking to run the football out. Good defence from Adrian Moore. Real quickly there and brought Williamson down. But good kick at that time and missed the man that Leeds cover coming in, and Leeds doing well there to keep this tender player. That's Mark Hood. Good ball out to the number 15. There's Newton, Steve Newton. And gives he's up towards halfway, Barry Eaton in with the football. Oh, good football from Dewsbury. Woodcock in the line.
And very adventurous tackling now from Dewsbury. When it worked, it was extremely good to watch.
Up to the last tackle line, a kick over. Couldn't cause so many difficulties for Sinclair. It wasn't a very good kick. That's an open player. It's probably the first mistake Barry Eaton made aside from the kicker. There's still a sign of some mistreatment there with a hit feed from the crowd.
Top lad player Hassan never shows any steps backwards, even when he's not by a power driver.
Darren Murphy. The lead with Collins, moving the football, Marcella now just trying it upfield.
Darren Murphy looking at both referee and touch judge, he really needs to just get on with the game. The Hallward running at the defence again. Dewsbury come up well. Bates has worked hard and the tackling stakes. Gary Rose leads the line, but Leeds here with the ball in their hands. Adrian Morley trying to pump for the gap.
And now the final hit from the line, and the straight for the gap there from the left. That quickly closes in. 6 tackle again now. What will Hallward do this time? Leeds have managed to spare on that far side. It's a cross here, kick to Damien Gibson. Gibson can take this. It could be a time for Leeds. In fact, he's going to be bundled in the touch, but a good kick from Hallward.
And great defence from Dewsbury as well.
Yeah.
Has to be said. Beautifully read on that side, and Williamson's made a couple of quality contributions since his early in the States, and he seems to be working well with Matthew Bramall, 2 youngsters who deserve great credit there. It could quite easily have been a try.
And we can listen to keep Dewsbury pinned down in the half of the field, number 16. He's Newton just a couple of impressive runs out of defence. Again. Big step and strong.
This is only young at the moment, and I'd be tempted to look for him as a second row in the future, because he really is a big lad.
And Dewsbury now trying to make this work.
And put that down to Barry McDermott. The Striders wasn't held, McDermott went in, completed the tackle, Dewsbury was able to wave into the referee, but in their set of six they've only made about 10 yards, and that's good defence from Leeds.
That's Barry Eaton split the kick in this time he kicks it straight down the throat of Marcus from the line. It's well comes to his left and there's none to fire over here. Leeds could have an overlap. He chooses not to pass, takes the tackle, coming up to half time, maybe a wide option, now pulled, another tackle.
Again with the zero tackle rule, and you probably lose nothing now by him being caught in possession.
And the fella puts the ball, 10 metres inside the Dewsbury half of the field. Collins hits in the half, goes himself, then passes the ball away to Mauler coming short. That's good play from Collins. Handed Holway, looking for a run around there. That's a lovely ball for Colasanto, and then inside passes for Cummins. As a semi figure, we haven't seen that since the Coronado taking his season. Cummins sort of still new there. Didn't down to Losandro's himself. I think it's Cummins at the umpire who's looking for your half time. I think it's a bit from that.
I think he landed on his nose.
It's quite possible. Good play there from Leeds, just taking the ball in. It's the last tackle now, so what will Leeds do? Will they decide to win it with Holroyd? Long passes out from McDermott, falls to the line, and gets the ball down to the try, right on half time. Lovely ball from Holroyd again. Tremendous play from Leeds.
Again, six tackles, probably Dewsbury looking for the ball to be moved out wide, but Leeds kept it tight. And again, put that try down to the defence to Leeds had a six there, but kept Dewsbury within 10 metres. Hurried the kick, Leeds brought it back, 5 patient tackles, the right option on the six. And McDermott, I think, now is the leading try scorer.
Certainly a good play there, Leeds, from Leeds, Dennis.
Yeah, without doubt. Great ball, flat ball from Graham Hall. But Barrington puts tremendous form close to the line. Puts his try really well and Leeds on top towards the end of this first half. And if Barry continues like this, he'll be buying us all drinks in the bar afterwards.
He's captain. Holroyd spots the ball over. And he's sure who's to walk the long game. 24-6 of half time. And then Holroyd, 4th and 5 now. 80% success rate for the Halifax product this afternoon.
And that try could well be a crucial one as we get to half time. Leeds opened up a fairly big lead now, 24-6, and you say all 6 points to the Dewsbury Rams have come from penalties, and in all honesty haven't so much looked like scoring.
Well, we've got a lady score from Featherstone, Carlisle doing it. Carlisle 20, Featherstone 37. And no surprises there is that game I think kicks off at 2 o'clock. It should be coming up to its conclusion. At the moment, Dewsbury trying to run the ball out of defence. Good defence from Wayne Collins, just holding the man down. Now Page, he's worked hard, all of them, been very impressive his defence.
I think you'd have to say that on the basis of the fact that he's done the sound things all throughout the 40 minutes rather than try to be involved in spectacular, he probably is their best player at the moment.
And really good performance. Glenn Bell. Eaton again looking to run with the football now. And the forward pass that was not shown back to the back was at the Dewsbury number 10, Kenny Rose, looked to put the ball out of the tackle and almost succeeded.
Again, certain things that Dewsbury have done well are great parallels to what Whitehaven were doing. When Whitehaven put the ball to hand up there in Sunday, they did look like a very good side. It's just a question at this level that as the players in the low division start to fire, it's the passes that don't stick.
Well, there goes a hooger to the end of the first half. And looks to see Leeds scoring 4 tries and a penalty goal from Graham Holroyd and 3 conversions to give them a lead of 24-6. As Leeds are open scoring on 10 minutes, as Dewsbury got the ball from the kick-off. Most of going over Holroyd converted and 3 penalties from Dewsbury. A penalty from Holroyd, 8-4. McDermott's try, first of the 2 tries, converted by Holroyd, 14-4. Dewsbury had another penalty, then Leeds scored a side of the dropout. And then Adam Hughes scored a good work from Holroyd, and McDermott again after good work from Holroyd. Leeds 24, Dewsbury 6.
Ryan Sheridan certainly come out for Leeds.
Yes, and be interesting to see what Ryan Sheridan comes. It looks like both half-backs are off. And Barry get news of the substitutions for us immediately.
Yeah, positive change for these two half-backs were swapped, Ryan Further and Tony Kemplon, and pretty much when he took him up to his shoulder and Nick Bozzard on to Barry.
The Leeds two substitutions and Wellington Command and Tony Kemplon took to the football for a long time. I think brings over more than running on to the ball. Time now towards the scoreboard end of the ground. Damien Gibson just coming in through looking for fix and pressure off of his forward.
And it's almost as if Leeds are playing with a completely new combination at the start of the half. Interesting to see how it goes in comparison to the first quarter. Football and Cody's Dino Woodby would score first, so no penny leaves over and immediately took to the penalty. So that was considered to be a high kick. The first half penalties were all the three to the Rhinos, and the second half when the Suns looked 2-all and Leeds second foot back and Tony Kemp immediately breaking down the field. They get to the corner with Kemp, gets the penalty there, pulled down by Shane Williams, and Williams complaining that Kemp was holding his shield. The Leeds looking down for the goalkeeper, and Casey on the bench. And Kemp took the ball into the crowd. Presumably Francis Cummings or Ryan Further took it. And man in the first time towards the line, that's good running there. Should have been at 42, but it's a football, that's a long ball out there to Kemp dropping up inside to Farrell, gets it to Farrell. And back to Sheridan, who supports very, very well. Sheridan running now, looking to bring them back inside. It's Francis Cummings, he's heading to the line, but good tackling, Shane Williams, he's in quickly there. Cummings gets the ball, almost losing it there behind his back. Kemp finds Pozzard knows one more, and that's straight forward. Can't get the ball out of the tackle. So Leeds again, 10 metres from that Dewsbury line. Underneath the post, Collins finds Sheridan running up the defence. Inside ball out again to Anthony Farrell. They've worked well together in the past with Sheffield. Up to the last tackle, I think now we know enough that Colin Morris comes and stands over to play the ball. Kemp looks for the running down with Sheridan, goes himself. Gets the ball back to Pozzard will fall on Pozzard will he drops off the Morley. Shane Williams looks to come up the tackle, misses Morley, passes anyway. And the Farrell just heading to the post, gets up to the last second, now Leeds still 10 metres from the Dewsbury line, and the ball to the right here comes in with Sheridan. I think Leeds will go to the left to do with Kemp. Kemp's going to give a kick to the corner, just too far for Damien Gibson. In fact, Adam Hughes on that far wing, just too far there as Adam Hughes is after second step and running into the barrier. And certainly Leeds scored with the first set of 6 in the first half. It looked like they should have done in the first set of 6 of the second as well. And obviously all three subs that have just come on our team to make an early impression. Dewsbury running the ball out. Shane Williams which attracts 3 defenders, and again he's made a difference since he came on and he picked up the penalty there. So to look for, I'm not sure. Colin Morris pointing to his mouth, whether he shouted held and Leeds continued to tackle, I'm not sure.
He did put the leaders away from the play there, but it didn't look any longer than any other tackle.
Must have very big ears.
They just got to do nice use the control with Glenn Barron, straight into Pozzard and Murphy. Brought down, but just inside the Leeds half of the play, half of the field. Pozzard again at the top, he's looking to work hard. Pozzard this afternoon. In the end, between Barry Eaton and Danny Wood. Now clears on the left foot. He's taking some pulling down, but eventually pulled down by Sheridan and Kemp to see replacement half back for Leeds. Big defence there from the south. Let's start with number 15, Steve Newton.
That's a good tackle as well, and I think the only difference between the teams at the moment is that Paul's usually endeavouring and Benson and leading the pitch. They've made pace, nothing out wide really to cover the Leeds defence. And the introduction of these 3 substitutes, they all have a point to prove, is stiffened up the Leeds resolve, and they've come out fighting again in this first quarter. And again, the longer the game goes on, the more you would expect the Super League fitness to take.
Reflecting there as we use the player being attended to it, certainly sitting the tackle. In fact, his feet, he's going to play the football, and a general sound of applause from the crowd. Just a little bit flat at the moment, because Leeds, I think Shane Williams at least. And I'll straight in the kick.
Rather ambitious pass there, I think, aimed up the commentary position.
And into the crowd. So the summary form, just 8 metres or so inside the Leeds half of the field, Ryan Sheridan.
And Dewsbury, of course, have got to take this, and some are just not going to come off. That was one of them.
Coming inside a couple of tackles, that's good play. Margin down the field, the fella plays the football, finds Collins, finds Lewis, running across the field, looking to stop Collins, opens up now, up to the 20 metres before he's brought down by Barry Eaton.
Much better play there from going Lewis.
Collins finds Goodison, finds Kent, and look for the run around there, nice quick ball from Kent, shot ball from Morris, and really Goodison shot pass and game is excellent.
That's right. Held up the ball well, committed the defenders, and if Morley had possibly just had touch more pace coming on, he would have scored and showed him there himself.
Goodison now up to 8 metres from that Dewsbury line. And Leeds pressing strongly down this side here, and the ball is going to be touched. It'll be interesting to see what the referee did. He's there, come and kick the ball. It looked like the Dewsbury made a play for it. And Cummins certainly didn't kick the ball at him. It looked like the Dewsbury man took the ball out. And here's confirmed there. And it should be heading down the lead. It is indeed. The Dewsbury man made a play for the ball. It wasn't just kicked at him. And Ian Bates continuing to argue with the referee. Alan Morrison wants to be careful he doesn't pick up a penalty. When Ian finally makes it to the pack, it should have been paid for lead.
Hazard playing stand up in the ball, not doing it well.
And doing a good job there, got rid of the ball a bit. Should have been a close of the ball to the left field. He must go. But he moved it to the right where all the men are. He'd a 6-4 overlap over there. And he's again now with Anthony Farrell. He's heading for the post. He's held up short. But Dewsbury have got men on that far side, lacking in numbers there.
Now Collins from Denny Hart has got over
for his first try for the kids.
And how many times we've seen Leeds come through tries and Denny Hart and Hooker flying over, and again, good, solid, dependable play from the Australian hooker. Took the wide action, and I think we can safely say that Leeds are now to the quarter-finals. We can see what is a remarkable record in the 90s.
Yes. And 47 minutes gone in Leeds to Collins with a million of men to spare outside, but Collins didn't need them. If he goes under the post, of course, it makes the kick so much easier.
Interesting that Leeds have made all these changes. Certainly it's not going to do any harm to give everyone a run in a game that at the moment looks as though Leeds have got the winning off, gives everyone a chance to stake their claim.
Cummins then just lines up the kick. Stay between the uprights. And
he'll be delighted to score against his hometown club as well. And Leeds now 30 points to 6, stretching away. And all credit to Dewsbury, they've fought and they've battled, but they've just lacked the guile and the pace that you need to take on the Super League team these days. And it must be disheartening looking at the bench and seeing 3 virtual internationals coming on for Leeds at various levels, and realising that you've got to start all over again. Certainly Shane Williams won't stop running, and that's a great little burst out of defence from the number 16.
Good defence from Damien Gibson. Leeds just looking to contain Dewsbury down here now in their own quarter. Good defence again from Norman McCullough. From the field, 30 metres from the Dewsbury line.
And Steve Newton might not have been on long, but he knows he's been in the game.
He certainly does. He's had a couple of big tackles on him. Knowledge and Shivers down. Eaton. That ball for Glendale.
Good pass there from Eaton as well, with Morley all around it. Morley not going to run round the back. Played well over in Morley without Company's authority on the ball.
This tackle out from Kemp, and the ball spills out. Picked up. I thought there was a knock on there by Damien Gibson. The referee's let that go. Gibson took the ball with his hand before he picked it up. Instead of Sampson's goes on into the football, beats the first man. Good winning from Tillerson.
Great game today, Tillerson.
This is third goal. Hazard. And again that was a high tackle, and across the chest is Colin Morris.
He does run with his head up sometimes, but that looked high.
Yes, sir. Because when I get finds it, still going down. But the Dewsbury cover coming across, there's a definite flop there. He'll just use the benefit of the doubt. No, he won't, because he's spotted it and blown up. And he's blown up for the flop upon Gary Murphy.
And Mercer running hard and straight now at the defence, and he's making real inroads.
Second, and just touch the pick and Leeds on the 10 metres on the attack. And Stoddard just down into the line, gets to within a couple of inches there before he's brought down. Collins from Dunahare finds a good ball out to Sheridan. Long ball out to Kent. Kent just moving the ball along the line, power slip. Back to Lola, back to Kent, and the steps back inside when the overlap was on, but it's no matter because Lawley's heading to the line now. Brings the ball out to Hassan. It's the for Adam Hughes at the corner. That's a working for Adam Hughes. That was good football from Leeds, and a working there for Adam Hughes.
And Leeds refusing to let the ball die there as he reached the 50th minute. Kent involved 2 or 3 times. Farley and Morley both lost their footing there, but managed to have the presence of mind to get back on their feet, keep the ball alive. Great pass out in the end from Adrian Morley, was mopped up. Certainly the ball was going high, but still Hassan, and he's had a top game, and he managed to give a walk in, as you say, to Adam Hughes in the corner, and this is becoming a bit of a procession now for Leeds.
And it's put them well on the way to the quarter-finals of the Silk Cup Challenge Cup, which will be drawn tomorrow night at 5 to 7, and you can take the reaction to it on the Touchline News.
And Dewsbury must be wondering now how to send the play, because Leeds have got a roll on. It's going to be very hard for Dewsbury to work the ball out of their own quarter. And Cummins puts the icing on the plate with a magnificent touchline conversion.
That's superb football from Francis Cummins.
And again, when things are going for you, they're really going.
A good play there.
And it's going to be a question now of Dewsbury just keeping the score down, I think. This has been their Wembley, they've let nobody down, they've played with a lot of heart, but as Danny was saying, they really haven't looked like they were going to perhaps score.
Leeds just again moving up quickly, and Dewsbury trying to keep them 10 down in the down half of the field. Shane Williams. Christian change in the second, had a good pass now. Now Tom the police as it's come backwards.
He then looked at his kick, he said no, it definitely didn't knock on, and gave the penalty to Dewsbury, which is a bit ridiculous really, as he changed his mind at least twice in his decision-making process.
Did Dewsbury get the penalty?
Kevin Newton's going to get his introduction to this footage.
For Adrian Morley. Newton comes on to Morley. Is that a tactical substitution, Dennis?
Tactical substitution at this stage, giving everybody a game. Again, Adrian Morley holding his ridge. If there's any doubt at all that he's picked up or not, might as well save it.
Dewsbury got in there, got them in the first one, Steve Newton, Barry Williams. Stoddard and Newton at the tackle. He's watching now. And the 12th end now. This is the furthest that Dewsbury has been in possession in this half of the field, in the second half of the game. And Woodcock the full back. And just finally settled down Mercer to his feet. Eaton looks for the kick. In fact, he's going to win the football on the tackle of Shane Williams. And that might just work. And almost a try there, and see the did it, and the pass would have been better to Barry Eaton.
And great running there from Lauren Williamson, but again, quick tackle. Dewsbury moving the ball, a great switch from Barry Eaton. Williams again, Shane Williams heavily involved, and number 5, the winger Williamson, who's got better as the game's gone on, looked very good there.
Yeah, Anthony Farrell, this might be changed to the 2 or 3 tacklers, Farrell manages to put to his feet, but Eaton takes up to the ball for him. Drives it to the 20-metre line. Collins then. Finds Stoddard ever willing to run at the Dewsbury defence, and he'll love running at a tired Dewsbury defence as the game gets it. Further into its later stages, Ryan Sheridan. Inside ball for Mercer, well read by Dewsbury. They knocked out very quickly.
In general, in the open play, Dewsbury have defended very intelligently.
Collins finds Marcella. Marcella, great ball out, Newton, well supported. Get the ball out of the back door and leads it to halfway. And looking now to put the kick in with Tony Kent. And just bobs the ball over the top. And the Dewsbury full-back Woodcock looking to get away from Cummins, but he can't do that.
Again, a good set of tricks there from Leeds, playing some effective rugby in midfield, and some good Good tackling there from Leeds and a knock-on from Dewsbury, and it's all going a little bit wrong for them.
He's been, again, Colin Morris indecisive there, was going to allow play to go on until he looked at his fixture. He said there's been a knock-on. And so Leeds will have head and ball at the scrum, and this time Nick Pozzard, I think, is not going to play the forward role. In fact, that's going to be left to Martin Masella to play the stand-off role, should I say.
Certainly this is a ploy that Leeds used at the back end of last year, and it has its merits. It can't be easy to try and stop a rampaging prop when everybody's tied into the scrum, and it certainly sets the platform for the second wave, which is going to be orchestrated by Kemp.
Sheridan, short ball out to Mercer. Plants the ball down over the line, lovely short ball again from Ryan Sheridan. His short passing game really was a joy to behold, and Mercer over for the try.
And again, it all came from the fact that Leeds had Masella at prop from out of that scrum, punishing the Dewsbury mistake. All the defences attracted to him. That gave the run of the field, quick play the ball, Kemp deciding to bring Sheridan onto the ball, Sheridan holding it up, and a lovely drop-off pass to Gary Mercer. And Mercer, who again is another one who's improved as the game has gone on, gets a well-deserved try, 56 minutes, and Leeds hit 40 points.
Yes, Leeds hit the 40-point mark.
Second try for Gary Mercer. That's right, they've even by making the changes and having people in different positions, which normally you would expect to disrupt the side, Leeds have managed to keep their shape and their pattern, and obviously with a cushion of 18 points at the interval, they've played the rugby as well.
Can't keep that one as any convert.
And it's good to have in your team two kickers of the calibre of Graham Holroyd and Francis Cummings, so that really again means that you never have a weakness by swapping and changing the players, and Leeds have benefited from the skills of both of them this afternoon.
So Kemp again then. He kicks the ball off and get the game restarted. Puts a long low flat kick in, which Eaton puts with his foot and finds Williams. And Williams again looks to turn in the tackle and offload, but he's brought down this time by a combination of Gibson, Mercer and Cummings. And he's been looking to, with Williamson, to step out of the tackles and wiggling and jiggling the tackles on the floor.
Very tasty young player as well, Leon Williamson.
Mark Edge. And it's interesting that his Dewsbury was tired in this second half. Mark Edge has not looked as effective.
No, Barry Eaton's not had the time to orchestrate anything either, although his kick here is going to put pressure on the Leeds back division. Well policed by Phil Hassan, but a marvellous kick, and commendable chase as well. A kick only as good as the chasers, and Dewsbury back there really put the effort in.
I think it was a good kick. It went all of 60-70 metres up the field, and
possibly against the wind as well, which is sort of swirling around. It may have helped him a little bit, but the flags across the other side looked particularly dead on the south stand side, so that was an excellent kick.
We're watching now then as Leeds feed the scrum. And Sheridan looks the ball to Kemp. Kemp stops through the first wave of defence.
You have to say that Tony Kemp looked particularly strong since he came on. He's carrying players as he charges forward.
Finds Adam Hughes. Good defence there from Dewsbury from Williamson. And Shane Williams coming across the tackle back. Hughes beat the first man, Masella now. And that was a high tackle on Masella.
And Leeds in 4 tackles have made 60 metres.
Sheridan running at the defence, that's a lovely ball. It's put down by Kemp, the timing not just quite there. Dewsbury with Barry Eaton looked to pick it up.
Tough in the middle of the field for Barry Eaton. He's just not getting any space. Even there, when he thought there was a half gap, Ryan Sheridan picked him up and bodily put him to ground.
Putting covers not unceremoniously to the ground. Dumped, you would say there, by Pozzard.
He's worked hard though for a winner. He's come inside on a lot of occasions, and although he's limping now and took a knock in that tackle, he's done well.
Thanks to this man called out wide, and Edge just stepping back inside. And I'm sure that Tony Kemp will be glad to get this game under his belt, get the timing of the tackles and the timing of the runs right. He's been impressive since he came on.
He has, and Graham Holroyd wondering if it may be that Tony Kemp's only going to get 15 minutes, but it's been 20 minutes. It's been an impressive spell.
Dewsbury looking for looks and bring Robert Woodcock in. Almost looks at dodgy forward pass there, and Dewsbury playing some good football now. Could there be a time here for the Rams? And Williams knocked down on the 20-metre mark, but that's good winning from Dewsbury. Very good. Back again, Barry Eaton. Inside ball, that's not forward, and Shane Williams really got in the way of everyone there. And Howard coming on.
Marcus St. Hilaire going off, so Graham Holroyd's back having a spell at fullback.
I think it's some play from Leeds.
Yeah, someone said that maybe he could make a contribution.
Yeah. Interesting. In fact, he's given a penalty to Dewsbury there, for some unknown reason.
And again, followed by a scrum, and yet again Mr. Morris pointing to his mouth, which I can only assume is that the players aren't hearing his shouted held, but
he said he held and the Dewsbury player passed out of the tackle. Johnny Rose comes off.
he'll be disappointed, even though he's nothing to be ashamed about. Put his effort in as usual, but he'll have wanted to have seen out the game on his old stamping ground.
That's what he did. Finds Kemp to Gibson. Ian Gibson's got the ball under the Leeds post. And Dewsbury in possession there. And the kicking the Roy sees the kick score a try. And just Dewsbury looking to
the substitute McKell has just come on and takes the charge at the Leeds line. This will test the Leeds defence.
watch out for Shane Williams fairly close to the line. And the
not on there from Mark Hayes. Unfortunately for Dewsbury, they were again trying to force the pass. They had tackles and Glenn Bell trying to get the ball away. Dewsbury knocking on. Leeds defence. Have a police in there. Leeds stronger in the front page for.
So watching now has got some forms, some leaders from the Leeds line. And Dewsbury the best spell of pressure in the game in the last few minutes. Maybe by a couple of Leeds mistakes, penalty and a top ball. Mercer brings the ball away from the scrum. 8-2 this comes in the Leeds favour now. And the Scala is fast with you from top forward. Takes space to further 10 metres down the field. Putting Wheaton, no run, steps inside Shane Williams, but he can't get away from him. And just Collins again, got to bring down Mercer, he's worked hard this afternoon. Good defence here from Dewsbury, very good defence.
Read that move very well, and I would have said that Shane Williams there is selling a very fine line. And he's just starting to lose it, Shane Williams. Unfortunately, we all said beforehand, he has this a very short fuse. He could perhaps be in like a Dewsbury, and you know it's going to happen, you just perhaps don't know when, and that again, frustration means a needless penalty. And to be honest, really, a good talking to by the referee, and that should be the end of it, but Williams needs to just calm it down.
There's always a studio that with Williams, he's most iconic. And
his commitment is excellent, and he obviously has a lot of skill to get the ball out, and he's never shirked a hiccup, but you can see as the game's gone on and it's moved gradually away from him and his teammates. No matter what his best efforts are, he can't extend the flow and just get the better of him now. I think he's just the referee, if he's any sense, will just be mentioning that at this stage of the game, there's not a lot of points taken any risk.
Right, so Shane Williams just taps the referee telling Morris on his back. Before Jonathan Rivers and Alexa, and Tony Kemp finds touch. Hazard. Driving forward. Collins in at dummy half quickly, looking for that quick play of the ball, finds Citizen. Dropping off inside from Masala making good ground. Up to the 20-metre mark. Kemp, inside ball, put down by Newton.
Again, quick telegraph from Tony Kemp. It's just timing, he's been out for so long. And Wayne Collins coming off and Barry McDermott going back on. This, I think, will be the last Leeds change. And everybody's had a run and a variation, and it's worked pretty well today for Leeds. They've looked a solid unit on attack and defence.
So Barry's coming on for the last 20 minutes now, and he's saying to say that Barry McDermott's coming on looking for a hat-trick.
Well, so the fight's now on. Mercer, Hughes and McDermott all on a hat-trick. And they're fighting with each other for the match ball.
So they're coming away. Only the third Dewsbury who of the game that shows you that the mistakes have mainly come from Dewsbury. And then McDermott quickly in there on number 17, McKelvey. Good running from McAllister. He's back on the field. Shane Williams running onto the football and gets the ball out of the tackle. St. Lasson's still Not certainly gone forward.
So you can't fault Dewsbury for trying. The game's early gone, but an ambitious pass from mid-top. The support wasn't quite up there and had to be a forward pass.
Easily.
I think the Dewsbury fans will be pleased with the effort put in by their side. They've let nobody down.
No, they haven't. They've worked hard and it's come up against the Leeds side who, while perhaps not being at their best, have certainly been much too good for them.
Leeds will have shown sufficient signs, as I say, on attack to show they can score against an organised defence. But again, on defence, not conceded a try at this stage.
That's Bogard and Newton gets to go himself. A lovely ball from McDermott. McDermott picks the tackle there and runs out there, and there's a touch to it. He said that it's okay. Williams in again. McDermott coming back, brings him down. Not very happy with that decision. Harry McDermott, 6 more tackles, says the referee. Is up to a 0 tackle. Newton and McDermott bringing him down. Again, good defence from Marcella there. 1-1 on McKelvey.
Worked hard, Marcella. Hasn't missed a thing.
Barry Eaton, dodging, jinking, moving, gets McKelvey again. Good defence there from Leeds. 2 men in at the tackle and Farrell coming on to make sure that there was no chance of offloading the ball. There's a gap there if Eaton can stop it. Can stop. That's a try, and that was really disappointed Leeds. Let's go all right at stage. He tackled Barry Eaton, but Barry Eaton always going to get the ball out and he embraces gone over for the try.
Great support there by the Dewsbury players, and what we have to say is that we're saying Leeds will be pleased that perhaps they've kept the Dewsbury scoreless, but you can't fault them there. They've up the ante when Leeds made a mistake, and great little run from Eaton, cut up the midfield, and great support, typical hooker's try, and a great try as well, but it probably made it worse coming, Barry Eaton, and you have to say that Bates has worked hard all day and did what every supporting hooker should do, was there to take the final pass. A great little jump from Barry Eaton in the middle of the pass. The gap was there and he said if he could stop it, that the gap was there, and he did. Great pace. And he's going to convert the try now. He did successfully. So 42 points to 12 then. Just wait for Eaton to restart the game. Eaton brings the ball back for him. A little low while Eaton lines the kick up. I think those in the crowd that support the Leeds favourites will be hoping that maybe this last 10 minutes will be a couple of spectacular, maybe long-range tries from their favourites, but that's what would cap off the game as far as they're concerned.
William Gibson running out with the football from Tony Kemp's pass. Newton goes to Gunnar half and stay up, and now that Collins has gone off, Bogard. I'm sure that the crowd would love to see Leeds get 50 points this afternoon. Marcella then.
I think it's always a benchmark when you play a team from the lower division that if you're at home and you can put 50 points on them, having put 48 on Whitehaven away, then you couldn't really ask for much more.
Well, should have been short very well. And steps again. Looks for support, but the support had overrunning. He should have given the pass earlier.
That's right, the support was there on either side. Newton and McDermott made themselves available.
And Newton again is welcoming. Up to the last tackle and should have been so nothing. That tackle is just on his haunches at the moment. And Allwide comes into the stand-off position. Puts a little kick to the corner. That's good running there from Leeds, and it's well picked up by Tibbers, and he's tackled over his own line. Can do a drop out under the post. Good chase from Phillips and Adam Hughes there.
A good set of six from Leeds, going from their own line down to the Dewsbury line. It's solid football, little break in midfield from Ryan Sheridan, and Leeds again taking control of the game as it enters its last final stages.
Everybody noticed picked the drop out this time as it was earlier in the game. And not as effective a drop out now.
I don't know what Tony Kemp is doing there. He's got away with it though, because the cover defence of Gary Mercer managed to take the Dewsbury centre into touch, and although he may remonstrate, Matthew Bramald was still moving. Gary Mercer kicked him over the sideline, but casual play there from Tony Kemp.
The ball wasn't in Dewsbury's And for much longer, he's Paddy McDermott's at 6 now. Right forward.
I think it'd be the biggest cheer of the day if Barry managed to get through.
Mosella. He's worked really hard this afternoon, Martin Mosella.
He has.
Oh, good running there. Oh, that's tremendous running for Anthony Farrell. So straight to within 5 metres of the line.
You've seen him do that here for Sheffield.
Kemp. Ball's out to Sheridan. Sheridan's pass is for Allroyd looking to go himself. Tackle just short. Mercer at Jimmy half this time. We'll whip the ball back. We'll find Sheridan again. Sheridan this time finding Kemp. Really. Leeds just running around looking for a gap at the moment. It's come out on the bounce to Damien Gibson. Gibson steps inside. Still going, kicking two men with him and pushing the touch.
Great defence by Dewsbury. Again, the winger Williamson has taken Damien Gibson over the touchline, and certainly Dewsbury have not wanted the commitment and effort.
And this play from Dewsbury. 775 spectators here, and I think Leeds would be happy with that considering the rain that came just an hour or so before kick-off.
Yeah, I think that's about as good as they could have expected on a cold February afternoon with some inclement conditions.
Dewsbury's in the scrum on the fourth heading ball of the day.
I think most of the people who come as well will have seen something in both sides that will encourage them.
Good running from Tibbers there, beats 2 or 3 men in the second, still takes them holding down. Great tackle there, swinging from Terry Mercer.
He's worked hard all
on Brendan Williams, he has certainly. Barry Eaton, nowhere to go this time. The space has been rapidly closed down. We've only seen the one little bright spot where he jumped through. Put in McAllister. Up to the last tackle now. Kick floating, kick goes over the top.
It's about now we need a 70-80 yard try just to complete.
We're going to see Damien Gibson Maitland. No, we're not to play Dewsbury and bring him down, and that's one thing that Dewsbury haven't done. They haven't given in.
Not at all, and you wouldn't expect them to.
No, Sheridan. Dewsbury born, Dewsbury bred. And playing for Leeds this afternoon against his hometown club, McDermott now. Straight through, and again straight through, and that's knocked out this time.
Now, I would have said that there was a case for playing on now, because I thought it was a Dewsbury hand that punched the ball out.
Said that Barry McDermott knocked on, it certainly looked like a Dewsbury hand that knocked it out. There were certainly too many in the tackle.
We have to say Colin Morris was right there with the play, so he probably had a better view than we did, but certainly the Leeds players played on as if it was all to go still.
Dewsbury winning this from good cock the full back in the line. McKelvey.
It's in the last 6 minutes now to see which team is going to end on top. Certainly the victory score has gone to the home side.
But Dewsbury haven't given him, and they're putting together some good football. They're playing the best football of the game in the last few minutes. Last 5-10 minutes. And they're Eaton now looking to throw himself, spots a gap there. Oh, good defence though. That time from Ryan Sheridan read the situation well, and with Eaton out of the play, Dewsbury don't have a lot of options on the last tackle. It's particularly so that it's Tommy Shane Williams who puts a kick through. And Gibson's missed the ball. That's an alarming mistake for Leeds, and allowed Dewsbury to score a try that they really didn't deserve.
And certainly Damien Gibson's had an afternoon with his handling that he'll want to forget. Possibly he's not played in the cold before, but that was just an innocuous rubber through from Shane Williams. What's the referee doing here? He's given the try, but he pulled the players together as though he was going to give a scrum for something, and Gibson had all the time in the world to pick that ball up, went straight over the top of it, and Williams couldn't believe his luck. I suppose in many respects Williams has deserved the try, but again, Leeds will be disappointed at the way it's come.
And I think Beanball's going to have to look at that, but Benny Gibson really should have controlled our football and missed it.
Yeah, the superb kick from Barry Eaton. Leeds 42, Dewsbury 18.
And certainly Eaton would be now the Dewsbury sort of man of the night.
Man of the match awarded you. And Gary Mercer into man of the match for Leeds.
Interesting. I wonder if that's the sponsors man of the match or just the...
Well, that'll be the press, that'll be the quick man of the match.
Interesting choice. One or two candidates.
And Gary Mercer's worked very hard. Good running from Barry.
There's a candidate.
And gets the ball over the top of Tilly Newton. Will look to step off, in fact he goes himself. He's only 18 years of age, Tilly Newton. What a tremendous prospect. Mercer, this main man of the match, takes the ball from dummy half. So lovely ball out of front, he's coming, Simmons is going for the corner, steps inside. Can't get the ball away to Gibson. Gibson was looking there to come inside and take the ball, put it in there. Can Leeds finish off with a try? Kemp. McDermott coming for the back foot. No more popular choice of Arctic than Barry McDermott this afternoon.
And we said that perhaps the crowd would be pleased if Barry McDermott went in for his hat-trick, and there's a lot of fans here that appreciate the work Barry McDermott's done. It can't be often in his career that he scored a hat-trick, but he thoroughly deserved it today. So quite what he was doing out in the centre, I don't think he realised.
I think he was looking for his hat-trick.
I think he was going to steal the ball off Adam Hughes if it went that way.
And very popular Barry McDermott with the supporters.
And rightly so. Again, now we're rebuilding the squad, it's around people like Barry McDermott. We've lost the likes of Harvey Howard and Neil Harmon. You've got to have a big, strong, tough cross up there, and Barry puts the ball, and now added try scoring to his portfolio.
That's right, 48 points to 18. Leeds is a right conversion.
48-8 in the last round, 48-18 so far in this round. As you said earlier, it'd be nice for the Leeds fans if they could just top the half century.
It's looking unlikely now. We're into the last couple of minutes of the game. And Holroyd's long picked up by Eaton and Shane Williams, who's looked impressive since he came on. Great defence of some of his step on, gets the ball away to Glenn Bell. So a forward pass there, a mile forward.
Again, you can't blame Glenn Bell for letting it go, but really, that was almost American football.
So Leeds have one more chance for an attack then. And Barry McDermott goes to stand up.
Going for four. I suspect he's not scored three in a season. He's been sometimes playing for Oldham and Wigan. Got three in a match and looking for four. We've only seen the try scoring counts in the press on Monday, and Barry McDermott up there.
I think goes on blind, and Gibson again puts the ball down. He's had a nightmare with his handling this afternoon.
He had nothing gone right for Damien Gibson today. I think that the harder you try, sometimes the worse it gets.
And Danny Wood breaking for Dewsbury. Takes a chip in, he won't beat Graham Holroyd for pace. Holroyd making no mistake whatsoever and kicking that ball down, and that was just the right thing to do. And typically the conditions, it's pretty easy to lose the football.
That's right.
Leeds will drop out from under their own post. Graham Holroyd to do that. A long spinning kick comes down and Danny Wood collects on the full and brings the ball back, and he's running at Damien Gibson, tries to skip over. And is he going to beat everyone to the touchdown? He does indeed. What a tremendous try there for Danny Wood.
And he's just come back on, and that's twice he's tripped over and puts Dewsbury into the 20 points. And again, we thought the last lap was going to go to Leeds, but in fact the last two looks like it's gone to Dewsbury and Danny Wood. And what an intelligent player. Chips over the top to gain the position, chips over the top again to get the try.
That's good play there from Danny Wood. And the Leeds Rhinos will be delighted with that. First result for the second result of the day. Warrington have defeated Sheffield 31 points to 18. And St Helens have beaten Hull 54-8, and that's a pretty impressive performance from St Helens. Yeah. Got some interesting options for the next round.
Yeah. Three first division teams through. There won't be one going through from here, but they can hold their head up high on the way they've played.
They certainly can. And Barry Eaton again puts the kick, and this time he's pushed it wide, I think, as he pushed it wide. So it's 22 points to Dewsbury, 48 to Leeds. And there goes a hooter for the final whistle. And the tremendous display from Dewsbury. And Leeds just running out with a 48. They led 24-6 at half time. They double their score in the second half at Dewsbury. Have more than treble theirs. Collins had a try, Hughes had a try, Mason had his second time, but Gilbert coming back on to complete his hat-trick. Coming from Bailey, clearing Holroyd won. And the first pleasing aspect part of Leeds can turn the French's attack. But Tony Kemp and Ryan should have been come through the game without any problems. So looking there at the score, Leeds 48, Dewsbury 22.